Great white shark. This is one of the largest predatory fish in the ocean, found in cool coastal waters from South Africa to California to Australia. It can grow beyond 15 feet and relies on powerful bursts of speed to ambush seals and sea lions from below, often launching entirely out of the water in a move researchers call breaching. Its reputation as a mindless killer isn't accurate. Research shows it's a curious, methodical hunter that often bites once and retreats to let prey weaken before returning. Scientists studying these animals off South Africa and California have tracked individuals traveling thousands of miles across open ocean, revealing migration patterns that were unknown just a few decades ago. Its size, strength, and wide range have made it the most recognized shark on the planet, and it remains central to how people think about sharks in general, for better or worse. Conservation efforts in several countries now protect the species, since its numbers have declined steadily due to fishing and accidental capture in nets meant for other fish. Tiger shark. Named for the faint stripes that mark its young, this shark roams tropical and subtropical waters around the world, from the Gulf of Mexico to the coral reefs of the Pacific. It's often called the ocean's garbage disposal because it will eat almost anything, from fish and turtles to license plates and old tires that end up in the sea. That willingness to eat nearly anything makes it one of the most adaptable hunters in marine environments, and it rarely turns down an easy meal regardless of how unusual the source. Growing up to 14 feet, it plays a major role in keeping reef and seagrass ecosystems balanced by controlling turtle and dugong populations, which in turn keeps those grazing animals from overwhelming fragile seagrass beds. Researchers in places like Hawaii and Australia have used tagging programs to follow tiger sharks over long distances, discovering that some individuals return to the same coastal areas year after year. Its serrated teeth are shaped to cut through tough shells and thick hide alike, a feature that sets it apart from sharks built mainly for softer prey. Hammerhead shark. Instantly recognizable by its wide, flattened head, this shark uses that unusual shape to improve its vision and sharpen its ability to detect prey buried in sand. The design spreads its sensory organs further apart, giving a kind of stereo view of the world around it, and allowing it to scan a much wider field than sharks with a conventional head shape. Hammerheads often gather in large schools during the day, a rare social behavior among sharks, before splitting off to hunt alone at night when their senses are put to full use. Stingrays are a particular favorite, and the hammerhead's head doubles as a tool for pinning them down against the seafloor while it maneuvers in for a bite. There are several species within this family, ranging from the small bonnethead to the massive great hammerhead, which can grow close to 20 feet. Some populations gather by the hundreds near seamounts and islands, a spectacle that has drawn divers and researchers alike to study why these usually solitary hunters choose to congregate at all. Whale shark. Despite its enormous size, often exceeding 30 feet, this is the gentlest of the ocean's giants, posing no threat to swimmers despite its intimidating scale. It feeds by filtering plankton and small fish through its mouth rather than hunting with teeth, making it harmless to humans and allowing divers to swim alongside it without danger. Found in warm waters near Asia, Australia, and Central America, it has become a major draw for divers hoping to swim alongside something so massive yet so calm, supporting entire tourism industries in coastal towns. Its spotted pattern is unique to each individual, working almost like a fingerprint for researchers tracking populations across oceans and years. Despite being the largest fish alive, much about its life remains a mystery, including exactly where it goes to give birth. Scientists believe it can live for over 100 years, growing slowly across a lifespan that dwarfs most other marine creatures. Bull shark. What sets this species apart is its extraordinary tolerance for fresh water, allowing it to swim far up rivers and even into lakes, sometimes hundreds of miles from the ocean where salt water first meets fresh. It has been found in the Mississippi River and even Lake Nicaragua, environments most sharks could never survive in due to the strained fresh water places on their bodies. This adaptability, combined with an aggressive and unpredictable temperament, makes it one of the species most often involved in encounters near populated coastlines, especially in murky river mouths where visibility is poor. Thick-bodied and strong, it thrives in murky water where visibility is low, relying more on instinct and sensory cues than clear sight to locate prey. Its ability to regulate salt levels in its blood is what allows this freshwater tolerance, a trait shared by very few other shark species. Because it often swims in shallow, populated waters, it interacts with people more frequently than many open ocean sharks ever do. Mako shark. Built for speed, this shark can reach bursts approaching 50 miles per hour, making it the fastest shark known to science and one of the fastest fish in the entire ocean. Its streamlined body and crescent-shaped tail reduce drag, letting it chase down fast prey like tuna and swordfish that would easily outrun slower predators. Sport fishermen have long prized it for the dramatic leaps it performs when hooked, sometimes clearing the water entirely in displays that have made it a favorite among anglers chasing a challenge. Beneath the surface, that same speed makes it a formidable open ocean predator with few natural rivals, capable of covering vast distances in search of prey. Its body maintains a slightly warmer temperature than the surrounding water, a trait that boosts muscle performance and helps explain its remarkable bursts of acceleration. Despite its power, the species has become vulnerable due to overfishing, since its slow reproductive rate makes recovery difficult once numbers drop. Nurse shark. Slow-moving and mostly nocturnal, this shark spends much of the day resting motionless on the seafloor, often in groups tucked beneath ledges or coral where currents are calm. It uses a strong sucking motion to pull prey like crabs and small fish out of crevices, rather than chasing anything down the way faster predators do. Its calm temperament and tolerance for divers have made it one of the more approachable species in warm coastal waters, and it's frequently seen resting near popular dive sites in the Caribbean and Gulf of Mexico. Despite its docile nature, it has a firm bite if provoked, a reminder that placid doesn't mean harmless, especially if handled carelessly. Unlike many sharks that must keep swimming to breathe, this species can pump water over its gills while stationary, which explains its habit of resting for hours at a time. Its barbels, small whisker-like sensors near the mouth, help it detect food hidden in sand or rocky crevices. Goblin shark. Rarely seen by humans, this deep-sea dweller lives thousands of feet below the surface in near-total darkness, far from the sunlit waters most people associate with sharks. Its most striking feature is a long, blade-like snout packed with sensors that detect faint electrical signals from hidden prey moving in the dark. When it strikes, its jaw shoots forward in a startling motion to snatch food before snapping back into place, a mechanism unlike anything seen in most other shark species. Its pale, almost ghostly skin and ancient lineage have earned it a reputation as a living fossil, largely unchanged for millions of years while other species evolved around it. Because it lives so deep, encounters with fishing vessels or research submersibles remain its main point of contact with humans. Its soft, flabby body reflects a life spent in cold, high-pressure water, where speed and muscle matter far less than patience and sensitivity to the smallest movement nearby. Beyond these eight, the shark family stretches far wider than most people realize, with over 500 known species spread across nearly every ocean on Earth. Some drift through icy polar waters, while others favor shallow tropical reefs barely deep enough to cover their fins. Each one has been shaped by millions of years of pressure, temperature, and prey availability, producing a range of bodies and behaviors that few other animal groups can match. What ties them together isn't size or speed, but a shared design that has barely needed to change since long before dinosaurs walked the earth. Cartilage instead of bone, rows of replaceable teeth, and senses fine-tuned to detect the faintest signals in the water have kept sharks thriving through mass extinctions that wiped out countless other species. Studying them reveals not just how varied life in the ocean can be, but how enduring a good design truly is once nature gets it right.